We're joined now by Associate Editor of Golf Magazine, Jessica Marksbury, who was on the scene in Erin Hills for the U.S. Open. And Jessica, we saw a dazzling performance by Brooks Koepka. He picked up his first major, winning the U.S. Open. He finished an incredible 16 under par. That ties the lowest 72-hole score to par in U.S. Open history. Jessica, he finished very strong on the back nine, but what came together all weekend that allowed him to capture his first major?
I was really impressed with Brooks' ability to make those clutch putts when it mattered. I mean, really, that's what it comes down to, not just at the U.S. Open, but, week in, week out on the PGA Tour. All of these guys are great ball strikers. It's what you do on the greens. And Brooks really delivered. Not only was his ball striking great all day, but he was making those putts, making those birdies. I mean, all he really needed to do was maybe shoot 2 under par today. Ends up shooting 5 under par, almost the best round of the day. If it wasn't for Hideki Matsuyama shooting his round of 6 under par, that's exactly what it takes to win a U.S. Open championship. He came out here, he claimed it, and he did it in very impressive form.
Brooks came into this tournament with only one PGA Tour win on his resume. So what do you think this does for Brooks going forward?
This is a big deal for him, certainly. Actually, I believe that he's won now on 3 different continents. I heard one of the analysts saying that on the U.S. Open radio, and that is the case for Brooks. I mean, he started his career over in Europe, worked his way onto the PGA Tour, and now, boom, he's a major champion. And certainly his prospects look great for the rest of the major championship season. We know how comfortable he is playing in Europe, so you've got to think he'll be a favorite going into the British Open. And then, of course, we have the PGA at Quail Hollow, which is a course that a lot of PGA Tour players are already familiar with. He hits it long. We saw he has some great finesse with the short game. Putter's working well. He's going to be a threat for a long time to come.